This lesson, I'll talk a little bit about the horizon and where it's placed. A problem can happen if we have a sharp horizon line going through the head. It kind of reminds me of that arrow through the head thing when we were kids. Anyway, we want to try to avoid that because it just seems to poke right through the head. So I'll show some examples of that. So here we have the same guy that we used yesterday, and we've got the horizon of the lake cutting through his head, and it's just confusing. It's hard to find his face. It's hard to find his chin because it's about the same density as the water behind him. So overall, this is not a successful image. So I put the camera lower to make his face higher in the frame so that it's clearly separated from the water. We have dark against light, and so now it's much easier to see him. Once again, we have a water line going right through the face. I find that annoying and distracting, and we need to find a way to avoid that. And in this case, it's a really easy answer. Just make the camera lower. Now, I'm a tripod shooter, so I had to lower the tripod. But if you're a handheld shooter, you can do this in a second. One of the reasons we often run into the problem is because we have our camera height about the same height as the head, and a horizon will naturally then go through the head. In this case, we had the horizon going through her head, and I wasn't happy with that. So where else could we put her so that she'd be better separated? Yeah, there was an opening in the trees there, so I got the camera down lower and put her head in that opening between the trees. And finally, we've got a horizon that's going through her head, but it is so out of focus that it's not a problem. So that's an important lesson. If it's a sharp line, avoid it. If it's soft, don't worry about it.